Hey everyone, it's Lissette here and welcome back to another video on my channel. In this video, I am going to be showing you the Saviland Builder Gel Kit. This comes with 12 different colors. On top of the 12 colors, it does come with some forms. I think there's about 10 that they send you in this pack. And then it also comes with this 3 brush kit. These brushes do look small, but I do end up using it in this video, so stay tuned for that. Before I even get into the colors, I want to give a big shout out to Riri Ray of Sunshine. She was our lucky winner in the last giveaway Polygel Saviland set that I did. Congratulations, and I hope you enjoy your winnings. So getting right back to the kit, I was so excited when I received this. Once again, this is 12 different colors, Builder Gel colors at that. And if you've watched my previous nail haul video, I was super excited when I received this package from them. So right off the bat, the first color we're going to go with is Rainbow Red, Rainbow Orange, Rainbow Yellow, Rainbow Green, Rainbow Purple, Baby Blue, Beloved Girl, Rainbow Blue, Lady Pink, Pink Mauve, White, and then Transparent. Now that we saw all the colors, let's get right into doing some nails. So off the bat, I took out my Ready Wanna Practice hand. I added some tips on this girl, and she still don't have a name, but I need to find a name for her. But I am going to go with a Christmas theme, so I am going to pull out that red, green, white, and then I do take out some glitters. I'm not sure where I got these glitters from, but if I do find it, I will link it, and I'm pretty sure it's from Amazon anyway, so it shouldn't be that hard for me to look for something similar if I don't find it. But I do end up taking out a green as well. So from there, I don't end up doing any base or none of that. This is a regular practice hand. If it was an actual person's hand, you will do your normal prep routine. You will add your clear rubber base coat. You would add your little layer just to protect the actual natural nails, but we're gonna go straight in with Builder Gel, and I'm going to go in with that red, and I am going to use this little small brush for this set. So right off the bat with the pinky, I'm going to take that red and I'm going to do a full coverage nail of this color. And the brush was super small, but it wasn't that hard to work with. It does not allow you to pick up too much product, and I guess that's kind of a good thing if you are trying to learn about Builder Gel and you're just starting off. I guess a small brush is okay. I'm not really sure. But I end up just doing this in layers. So after I did this first layer, I did try to cure it with this little light, and that wasn't working. It was taking way too long to cure with this little light. It does need a stronger watt, so I did end up just sticking the hand under my regular higher wattage, which is I think a 48 watt lamp, and it cured it super fast. But from there, I ended up going in with the second layer just to build up the product, and then I cured that again. And in all honesty, this Builder Gel was super easy to work with, and it self-leveled really nicely. It wasn't too thin and it wasn't too thick at all. It was just a perfect consistency, and like I said, it was just really easy to work with. And this is just me testing it out to make sure it was cured, and it fully cured. So onto my ring finger, I wanted to do a striped design. I guess you would call it a candy cane nail. So I ended up taking out the green first and I added it to that corner, and this brush is actually perfect for detailed work, and that's what I really liked about this brush. I was able to get right up in that corner and close to the cuticle and make sure I had a very good layer before curing. So I did flash cure this in place, and once again I tried to use that little light, but it didn't work. And then I went in with a second layer just to build up that product. And I do this a couple times within the different colors. After I cure it, I wiped it clean, filed it straight, and then went in with my next color. And I'm going to do this all throughout the nails, alternating colors, flash curing it in between, cleaning it, filing it to get the design that I want. So for this nail, I specifically did the green, the red, the white. I alternated it, and then within each line, I did add some glitter. So like for this one, I'm going to apply a thin layer of the red, and then I take that red glitter and I pour it on top. I tried to use the other little detail brush that came with the kit to add it, but it was taking way too long. So I ended up just taking it and just dumping it right on top of the nail. And that was much faster than me trying to use the detail brush. The whole point of me using the detail brush honestly was because I didn't want to make big of a mess. But yeah, I just ended up going and dumping it, and it was just less of a headache. So after I did that, I did end up trying to sharpen it just a little bit, but didn't really do much. So I went in with that second color, which was the white, and I just kept doing the same process over and over again. So I will just let you watch it. The key to this is just to make sure you have a crisp straight edge before moving on to the next nail. So right after you cure it, just clean it, wipe it with some alcohol, and just straighten that crisp line up with your hand file, and then just move on to the next color. And this nail did take a little while to do, I'm not even gonna lie, because the fact that I had more detail, I had to alternate colors, I had to clean my brush in between, I had to flash cure it, wait for it to cure for me to file it. So yeah, this one did take a little longer than all the other nails. Now that I finally completed the stripes for this nail, I moved on to the middle nail, and this one I just did a solid full coverage of that white. And this white, I was like in love and impressed with how much coverage this color really did for this nail. But I ended up going in with 2 layers. So I did my first little thin layer, and this is where I started building up that product. I cured it, and then I went in with a second larger amount just to fill in that space. Moving on to the index nail, I wanted to do an ombre, so I wanted to do a red going into the green. So I started off with the green color in the bottom half. I added a first layer. I built that product up, I cured it, and then I went in with the red and I overlapped that on top of the green. Now I did struggle a little bit with this ombre, so it does look a little bit iffy. I mean, I wasn't too happy with it. I mean, I was okay with it, but not happy. Like, y'all know how that is. But you're gonna see me messing with it and trying to get that ombre just like kind of blends into the green. And yeah, so you'll see how that looks when I'm done. What I should have did with this nail was I should have laid a red on top and then have the green in the bottom and not cure it and go in with that fan brush and blend the two together. That's what I should have did, and I don't know why I didn't think of it, but I think the transition from the red to the green would have looked much better if I would have blended the two when they both were wet and used that fan brush to blend them in together. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do it that way, but trial and error. You live and you learn. And this, I'm learning. I think I struggled because these colors are super pigmented, and at a certain point, I was just like, whatever. I just cured it and I left it like that. I ended up adding a wet layer of gel to that cuticle section, and then I started going in and adding some of that red chunky glitter as well as some fine glitter, and that was just to kind of jazz up this nail just a little bit. So after I did that, I did flash cure everything in place, and then I went in with some clear builder gel and started encapsulating both the index as well as that ring nail. And I did one nail at a time. So after I encapsulated one nail, I cured that in place, and then I moved on to the next nail. All right, so the more I did this nail, the more I kept thinking it looked like a watermelon nail. Like, I think it would be perfect for summertime, but yeah, it was just not looking like Christmas for me. So that's why I was like, I liked it, and then I don't know, like, it was alright. And at this point, I couldn't stop. I just kept going with it. So from there, I went in and I wiped them clean with some alcohol and a lint-free wipe. And then I went in with my 80/80 hand file and started filing the sidewalls and the free edge straight. So for this, I ended up going in with my 180 sanding band, and I just wanted to see the difference between this because I'm so used to using like a fine taper drill bit. I wanted to practice with shaping the nails with a sanding band. So with this, I am using this at 13,000 RPM, and I'm just going around that cuticle section. I'm going over the surface of the nail and just really trying to shape the nail with this sanding band. I did go in and just buff the nails really fast, and I'm going in with some alcohol and just trying to remove as much dust as possible. From there, I ended up going in with some top coat, and I top coated all the nails, and then I did cure this for 60 seconds. I did want to add some white glitter to the nail, so I ended up taking out my palette and taking a small amount of that clear builder gel, and then I went around the cuticle on my pinky nail as well as that white nail, and I went around the cuticle and then I dragged it down a little because I wanted it to look like a little bit of, what do you call that? It's like icicles, I think it's called. And I wanted it to look like it was coming from the cuticle section. So after I apply a small amount of that builder gel, and I am using that detail brush that came with the kit, I did pour the white glitter. It's like a white translucent glitter. It's really, really pretty, and I think it fit the set nicely. So after I did pour it on top, I flash cured it and then I dusted it off, and this is what it looked like. I thought it looked so pretty. Now on camera, when I did it over the white, you couldn't really see it, but in person it looks so pretty, and I'm going to try to get really good pictures of it. But this nail came out so pretty with that white shimmer glitter right on top of that cuticle section. But once again, after I did this nail, I did put the hand inside of the light for a full 60 seconds just to make sure those glitters did stay in place and stay put. And this is what they look like. I actually really like this set. I'm not too sure about that index finger, but all the other nails I like. Let me know what you guys think. I think all of the nails look really good. I really liked the builder gel itself. It was super easy to work with, and I am not mad at those small brushes. It really helps me get those straight lines, and look at how good those lines look. So yeah, I'm really excited about this set. And I am even more excited to say that once again, Saviland is coming through and is going to do this as another giveaway video. I'm so excited they're partnering with me yet again to give a lucky someone this special kit. So if you guys are from the United States, Canada, UK, Germany, or France, you are all eligible to win this kit. So I'm super excited that they are able to ship to that many places. So excited for this because that just means more people will get a chance to win this set. So all you have to do is make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and then just leave a comment down below in this video your email address or your Instagram handle on where I can contact you if you guys was chosen to be the winner. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And of course, I'm going to leave all of the information below for you guys. So go check that out in the description box. As always, thank you everyone for taking time out to watch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media accounts. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one.